Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the final game of tonight. You're watching the Dota 2 Champions League with Sanguine Sharks versus IKEA. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I'm here with Cloud X, and we're gonna find that out as the draft goes by, I guess. Welcome back, man. Oh no. Discord, why? Okay. Refresh, and we good? Hello.
Remaining.
Did I not unmute my mic? I did.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, now I can hear you if you were saying something.
Okay, good. So anyway, Sanguine Sharks. Is that how you pronounce that word? I don't know how to pronounce it. Sanguine.
Sanguine? I think it's sanguine.
Sanguine. I don't. Okay, whatever. Sharks versus IKEA, and well.
Sanguine means blood, if I'm not
Yeah, it
mistaken.
means red. I know what it means, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I know it has this really. You can be really high and mighty with the pronunciation, but yeah,
It's a lot like visage in Dota. I don't know if it's visage as in the face or if it's visage because he says his name is Visage.
Okay.
Dire team's turn.
I'm going to what? Sanguine. All right, there we go. Okay,
Alright.
I just used
Glad we got that off our chest
Google
before we started
Translate.
this.
Easy peasy. All right, there we go. Sanguine. So yeah, I was right. No need to go too crazy. But yeah, Ogre Magi first pick. No OD. Yeah. No OD for first pick. We see our Slaughter. So maybe a Lifestealer draft in the works, or maybe a PA as well. So Slaughter finally getting some fresh air.
Yeah, much needed fresh air really, and I love a first pick Slaughter. There's so many ways you can go from here. Like you said, PA, Life Sealer, even a Templar Assassin if you want to go armor reduction. Really opens up the draft with that first pick Slaughter without giving away too much.
The Slaughter means you want to be aggressive most of the time, and you want to take Roshan. Those are the few things you give away, but ultimately it's still a crazy. It's still it's still a good opening, as to what you can pair the Slaughter with. PA is one, Lifestealer is the other. But now the Oracle gets picked up, so maybe dissuading a potential Bat Rider pick.
10 seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
not to mention Oracle works well versus the Slaughter. I believe you can purge off the amp damage with
5
the
seconds remaining.
Fortune's End.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's also the Oracle's a guy that really ruins all those burst parties. Is that even a thing? Where you jump on someone and Oracle just bails him out, and then you're just caught running around in circles trying to finish off that guy that the Oracle just bailed out. So you don't want that. Yeah.
Speaking of, there is an opportunity for a Huskar here. I mean, he didn't get banned in any of the games. We did see Oracle, but we didn't see the Huskar paired up with him. Maybe it's about time we see him pulled out here by the Sanguine Sharks.
Sanguine.
Sanguine.
Yeah, Sanguine. Yeah, wait.
Yes.
Sanguine. There we go.
like penguin with an S. Sanguine.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, got it. But yeah, Marana is going to be the next pickup here. But they still leaving a lot up to the Sharks to really decipher. Marana can be played in that core position, that support 4 role, even that off lane if it does require, if the situation does require her to. So
Reserve time.
right now,
I'm not sure what's up with the Darkseer second ban. I guess this is just a preference. So many ways to deal with the Darkseer of late. Oracle being right up there.
yeah, the
Radiant team's turn to ban.
Darkseer, yeah, I guess so, because there's sometimes you just don't know what to ban, and okay, let's just ban this. We don't want to fight against this. We don't want to draft against this. So, it goes against
10 seconds remaining.
our composition, our team fight plan. Maybe
5 seconds remaining.
I know when I play Battle Cup, I have that stress all the time. So I know it's
I'm
nothing,
yet-
in comparison,
Turn to
but
ban.
I get that drafter stress. What do we ban? Never mind. Let's just ban something that is we're not comfortable playing against. So maybe ban out Void, maybe ban out OD. Those are heroes that you just want to take out at the start.
That's true.
Seconds remaining.
Well, Sand King's not gonna get to see the light of day either. He's gonna get banned out here by the
5
Sharks.
seconds remaining.
IKEA, but what do they couple up that Mirana pick with? I'm gonna
Reserve
put my
time.
money on the fact that it's a core Mirana, even though it's too soon to call this. And then you've got a roaming ogre with Mirana who can kind of handle herself in the lane. Thank God we're gonna see a Naga ban coming out.
Radiant team
No
ban.
ridiculously long Naga Radiance games coming out here.
Mm-hmm.
Because and honestly, it is a good ban coming out because there's no OD to deal with the Naga. You could surely go for the Lion, but you want the OD as your guaranteed way to deal with an early
10
game Naga
seconds
at least.
remaining.
What else
5
is on the
seconds
board here?
remaining.
Axe hasn't been
No,
banned out.
Naga's also a hero that not only has that radiance potential, you also have that potential to stop aggression.
Dire team's turn.
So if your Slaughter jumps in and the Naga's quick enough to stop it with a song, then suddenly you're on that back foot. You know, they have that potential to reinitiate. They have the chances to they have the chance to reposition, get the cooldowns off, the crucial cooldowns
10
off to strike you down.
seconds
So yeah, it's always it's not fun jumping in and then getting
5
song.
seconds remaining.
Yep, we just saw that earlier. EC basically dismantled Vega's squadron with
Reserve time.
more than the Naga. I'm going to say the Lifestealer did a good job there. But yeah, Naga did definitely have her merits as a quote-unquote support. As the Sharks now, what do they go with? I'd love to see one of those straight-up armor reduction strats with maybe a Dazzle, a Templar Assassin, and well, I was hoping a Naga support would be a choice here, but that's not happening.
Huh?
Venge is an option. She could fill the void.
Templar
There
assassin.
we go, TA. So it's a very typical
Radiant
dire
team's
draft.
turn to
You know,
pick.
go for the lanes and then go for the Roshan, leverage that Aegis for more push, and then
If IKEA doesn't have a moral compass, they're just gonna pick up the
10
Viper
seconds
here.
remaining.
He's outdated and all of that, but he's just got
5
so much
seconds
merit in the
remaining.
face of a Templar Assassin.
and Slaughter.
Yeah. They've already got the
Reserve
Ogre, so the
time.
Ignite should work well versus the Templar Assassin's Refraction. So I'm wondering if this isn't... if it's too early of a pick for this TA.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think so. Like, you're either gonna pick it now or the next in the fourth pick, and the thing is, you know, if you pick it now, I mean, yeah, there's a
Dire
Bat Rider
team's
that
turn
comes
to
out. You know, you kind of want to bait out the. Okay, I don't know about the soundness of this logic, but you know, you kind of want to bait out because it's really what you want to pick. You want to bait out the counters here so that you have two more solutions to it,
10
to their
seconds
counters. So
remaining.
you counter their counters because the TIES can get countered, but
5
she's
seconds
still gonna
remaining.
achieve that Roshan goal that you're looking at. So it doesn't matter in that aspect.
Reserve time.
They're
I
also-
hope I'm making sense. I don't know.
No, yeah, you're definitely making sense. I mean, the logic here seems to be, you know, okay, we know that the TA is gonna get destroyed in the laning phase, but that opens up the map a little more towards the mid game phase because now we're picking to deal with your heroes that have been picked up to shut down the TA. And of course, if they don't pick a straight up hard counter to the TA, I think TA has a good time in the lane. The problem though is IKEA went ahead and picked a Batrider. Batrider is good versus the TA, no doubt, but Batrider is not so good in the overall scheme of things when there's an Oracle in your face.
Yeah, and now Sharks can just pick up a Slok. That's perfect for Bat Rider. It'll be nice. It'll be good against Mirana and Bat. It's also a counter to TA. But they pick up Kunkka first, which
Radiant
also
team's turn
is
to pick.
actually pretty good at ganking TA because of how Torrent deals its damage in intervals, breaking refraction really quickly. So there's not much setup for the Kunkka though.
That would work if they weren't on the same team, my friend.
No. I mean, like it's a good counter,
10
like it's a
seconds
good
remaining.
pick, but so that IKEA doesn't
5
have the
seconds
option to pick
remaining.
it up.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
It's late, not that late.
Reserve time.
Yeah, it's kind of late for me. I guess that's why I missed out on your cue. But yeah, IKEA running out of time here. 12 seconds. They'll go with the
All right,
Sven.
some armor to
Dire
counter
team's
the
turn
minus
to ban.
armor. In my experience, that usually doesn't work as well as you'd like it to, but you know, gotta grab some kiting here for the Sven. They have the TA traps before BKB. They got Kunkka Boat to make things a bit more beefy.
10
You have
seconds
the
remaining.
Oracle to make things really messy for you, and you got Crush. So
5 seconds remaining.
I say they need some nice good old CC here, and they're good to go. Now
Reserve
even
time.
Viper for
Yeah.
Sharks might not be bad.
Yeah, actually, you're right
Team
about that.
ban.
In fact, I'm worried about IKEA a lot here because Oracle is just painful versus this Sven. You throw a Fate's Edict on him and he's running around like a headless chicken, and you forced him to go for that early BKB.
Yeah.
Sanguine Sharks, lots of
Oh yeah,
physical
the
damage up
disarm,
their
yeah.
sleeves.
10 seconds remaining.
The disarm is
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, that was my MMR farming strategy at one point when Sven was the meta. You couldn't always contest Sven
Team's
farming
turn to
ancient
pick.
stacks. You pick an Oracle and you just disarm him in the fights because most pub Svens are too greedy to go for BKBs. Easy MMR.
alright.
Last pick for IKEA. I'm assuming it's going to be a mid. Actually,
10
no.
seconds remaining.
I think it's going to be a support. No, wait. What am I? Yeah, it's got to be a
5
support,
seconds
right?
remaining.
Batrider off lane, Mirana mid, Sven core, range support is what they're missing. Lion fits the bill, maybe
seconds
some more
remaining.
damage over time. What could they go for, though? A Venomancer. That's
5
old
seconds
school as hell,
remaining.
but there's a situation for it. This is it.
Faceless Void.
Never mind.
Faces void. Okay.
Dire team's turn to pick.
Okay. Faces void.
So it's a support Mirana,
It's
a
okay.
Void on
This
the
is
off
one of
lane.
those games where void is picked for the zoning chronos. Or you gotta be really
10
pinpoint
seconds
accurate where
remaining.
you get them at the edge so that Sven can still stretch his sword in and poke them with.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean, there's no synergy with a Sven and a Faceless Void. The only two heroes that have synergy in this entire draft are, okay, the Mirana and the Void together, and the Sven and the Ogre for the Bloodlust. But together, I don't see it working as a unit.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
I'm probably missing something here. There's got to be a game plan behind IKEA's thinking here, unless that Void was a misclick, which I highly doubt.
No,
And a last pick
It's
Morphling.
one of those zoning chronos kind of voids. You pick it for the zoning chrono, you pick it to maybe get the time dilation in, but you just want to lock down one hero, let Sven deal with half of the fight, and then, you know, that's.
I guess that could work, but the problem is now there's a Morphling, there's no silence, there's no mana burn. That last pick Morphling is the most devastating thing that the Sharks could have pulled out.
Yep.
Maybe the second most devastating
It's
thing. I think Oscar would have been the
Mambo's
best.
time.
Now you've also got
I think I don't like this IKEA draft at all. I think Sven needs a very nice kind of
10 seconds
environment to
remaining.
thrive. And this is not the environment. This is a
5
broken
seconds
family
remaining.
kind of environment. He's not gonna have a good time, and he's gonna be picked on in the playground. It's that kind of game.
Yeah,
Right.
there's very little wiggle room for this Sven, like you said. He's got, okay, if he gets the ancient stacked up, you can have the TA going in and contesting or even stealing it. In the fights, he's gonna be kited by the Oracle and the Kunkka, and of course Morphling probably never gonna die to the Sven.
So, all right. So we're gonna have the run through the teams, I guess. IKEA, are they from Sweden? I don't know. Steph
Yeah,
style?
they are.
It does look they are. Does look like they are. Steph style on the Ogre Magi, Flens on the Sven that will undoubtedly suffer. Dancing Dragon on the Morphling. Atakaka is gonna be on the Bat Rider. We got Wild on the Faceless Void.
Right. Meanwhile, the Sharks, we've got Mambos on that Morphling, Aixen on the Oracle. Yeah, I couldn't pronounce that name even if someone paid me to. Slash Strike, gonna be handling that Templar Assassin. Dale on that Slaughter with Butcher's Celery. I hope I didn't pronounce that wrong on the Kunkka.
Oh, pause is going out. What's wrong? No mention. All right. What's happening here? Let's look at the.
Is this a best of 5? Because there's an indicator for a best of 5 on top.
Probably a mistake. It's a BO1.
Alright.
I am not. I wasn't informed of a best of
If it's a
five.
best of 5, we need a lot more coffee. Let's
Oh,
just
yeah.
put it that way.
I don't think it will be.
Alright, we've got the game getting underway. Ogre moving up top. Standard maneuvers. This time he's gonna get the ward down without actually getting spotted. Same goes for the Kunkka, who's moved himself towards mid. No early smokes coming out from either side. In fact, I don't think anyone's holding on to a smoke even.
GLHF with the. I don't know, what do you call that? The The AOK sign? Yeah, AOK. It looks like
I didn't even know that was a thing in Dota.
Yeah, I didn't
Why
know
do I
that.
not have
How
that?
do you type that? I think all the emotes. Whatever. Right.
Alright, predictions based on lineups, man. Who do you think's taking this?
I think Sharks are, unless there is a huge amount of skill difference, I think Sharks got this easy. I say easy,
30
but
seconds
I
to
think they
battle.
got this. This Sven is just, I don't see the Sven being able to get a good fight out of this, but no, you never know.
I was 100% on board with IKEA's draft up until that last Void pickup.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe,
I don't think...
I think the morph pick is gonna really mess with them as well. So should have already accounted for that. You know, an unaccounted for morphling can really just ruin
This
your
ain't
day.
no snowball fight.
All right, we're gonna have ourselves a duel. Looks like one of the wards was dewarded. I'm not sure. Probably have Mambos starting off with a lot of branches.
So it is a Templar versus Batrider matchup at mid. There used to be a way for the Templar to deal with this efficiently. My memory isn't serving me well. Was it 2 points in Psyblades? Was it extra points in Meld? I can't seem to remember.
To deal against
But yeah.
Batrider?
Yeah.
I think you just played
I-
safe, and I'm very surprised she didn't start with a magic wand actually. Sometimes against bad mid, you just alter your build. I think she really wasn't expecting a bad mid, expecting a Mirana mid instead. But it looks like IKEA want to put the old school counter onto the TA middle. I mean, bad isn't that huge a counter if she watches herself though. I mean, yeah, refraction is not a big deal, but she still has the huge damage that comes out of refraction.
Radiant's middle
And
I think-
a TP from the Oracle could just come in and... Oh, what? Oh,
Oh,
crap.
okay.
Yeah, a TP from the Oracle could still remove the napalm charges mid gank, so it's a very dangerous gank for him to try. So yeah,
I think it's gonna boil down to whether or not the Batrider can get his boots before the
I mean,
Templar
look, he's
Assassin
losing
can.
in CS. Like, really badly. Okay, was.
Was,
She
yeah.
got 3 denies on him. She's got the better damage. Like, these napalm stacks are not gonna deplete the refraction charges that
Void.
much.
Void's in a bit of trouble. He's taking quite a beating.
He
Sent
doesn't,
up in
doesn't
the
have to
air.
jump, so. But I don't think they killed him. TA is coming to lend aid, make sure that he doesn't snag the rune, but that is gonna be that. So she does get
Yep,
the bounty.
much needed bounty rune. I think it's either the bounty rune or the double damage rune for the Templar that really counts at this point. But Slaughter choosing to ditch his lane altogether. He's farming small camps right now
Dyer's
towards the
bottom
top side of the
tower is
map.
under attack.
And this is despite a creep wave being under his own tier 1 tower. So he's really been pushed off this lane hard. But
He's in a lot of trouble here.
Dyer's bottom tower needs some help.
That's that
Oh,
torrent
yeah.
as well. They axe him backwards. Okay. So a little bit of mistiming.
middle
there
lane,
by
middle
Solari.
lane.
Oh,
RIP Templar Assassin. They even put a sentry down for good measure under the tower.
yeah. The thing is the Oracle was mid gank, so he was not able to TP over, and now he buys a TP. So the next one shouldn't be as easy. And of course, with the Ogre coming in to join in the fun as well, the Templar was definitely not getting out of there.
Yeah, but that's the power of the Ogre Magi. You can just run straight past towers. He got an illusion rune to help him tank up as well, so that made that all the more easy. Surprising that the Kunk has chosen not to just kill himself off and then TP out. He's walking all the way back to base on low HP.
And the thing about the Void is you want to X mark him, and then you want to put in as much damage as possible, so that you make the Void choose between jumping away now or jumping away and getting pulled back for more damage. Oh,
But
we
mate,
lost
again,
it,
you've got
getting
Slash
dived,
Strike
and
getting brought
TP a
down.
little bit late. But it's not an easy
They
lane
just-
to TA for sure. But the Slaughter
They're
coming
really
in, that's a
bullying
nice
the
one
hell
to
out
get,
of
but he doesn't have to crush though. He's juking old Steph style. Jukes out the Slaughter and might actually get himself denied, but the Torrent's gonna be there and the crush will find it. So the Slaughter gets a much needed kill there. After that pounded in the off lane, he will find himself some nice amount of gold. But TA falling again, definitely not part of the game plan there.
It's 3-1 in favor of IKEA. While they may not have the matchup advantage, they are definitely outplaying them, especially at this middle lane. Slash strike. Twice now he's fallen prey to an ogre just running at him under his tower, and this time around the TPs did come, but they were a bit too late. I think it's about time that the Oracle just sits at middle lane for a while, keeps the Templar Assassin alive, and well, stacks the Ancients every 52 seconds.
That's true. Huh? They're still looking to stay up top, you know, want to really mess with the Void here, who is actually dropping bashes on them. So we talked about lanes and drafts and everything, but everything can be reversed with a good old lane winning, right?
That is true.
Right.
But they did start off with the wrong items.
Starting something on top, Solari.
Meanwhile, middle lane, you've got the Seeky Napalms getting purged off there. Etakaka, if his Firefly wears out, he's in trouble. In fact, he could be in trouble anyway. He's actually going in deep by himself here. Is this?
There's no purge here for Exon, so he's dead. Oh, he gets a purge off. Hey, he gets a Purifying Place. He gets a kill. What a juke in the Roshan Fog. Oh, that was some impressive play there. 7 HP. The nick of time.
Clutch moves coming out from him.
Alright, so a little bit too greedy there. Gets punished. So the Bad Rider starting to lose his advantage with slipping.
Mambos, meanwhile, has some unwanted visitors in his lane.
Radiant's middle tower.
But
Die without Chrono. Take harassment, yeah, but shouldn't die. But the arrow will fly.
Oh, that was gonna miss.
Not gonna be there. If it land, he would have died. But nope. Gale, meanwhile. Flen is gonna be met with Solari there. There's that Torrent chance.
Iron Talon for him.
Crush comes out. Flen's gonna be dodging that Torrent.
The prize
I think
is
the
mine.
Observer Ward scouts this out. Yeah, the Observer scouts it out, so shouldn't be able to get it. Wait, isn't it scouted?
Invisibility.
No, it doesn't.
So he got early infused raindrops on this Slardar versus the Ogre and the Sven. Not the best choice really, because Ignite, Fire Blast at level 1 doesn't even trigger the infused raindrops. Stormhammer doesn't do that much damage anyway.
So get it for the mono region, I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's the only explanation, but
It's
I
also
mean,
a nice
I'm...
item to have in case you get ganked by something that does do magic damage, like a Marana arrow or something. Could save your life. I think it's like almost mandatory for most heroes to get now.
I think the Iron Talon first would have been a better choice though. Just ditch that lane altogether. Farm what you can in the jungle.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
Okay,
But that said, he does have 20 CS, so he's doing okay in the lane too.
44 for the Sven. We saw Sven the previous time getting a huge amount of farm as well, but not putting it to good use and just getting kited entire fights. So have to play careful here. Slash right, getting some respite here in this middle lane. 19 to the 36, the Bad Rider. So Bad Rider farming up the Dire side stack as well. That's pretty good for him.
Is this gonna be one of those Blink Bat Riders, or is it gonna be the run at you drums first Bat Rider?
I think he can afford to go drums first. They have Void for the catch as well, so maybe.
Yeah, I guess drums isn't bad, given that Sharks has many ways to even stop the Bat Rider right now.
Chrono's ready, so Chrono into Arrow could be a nice follow-up as well. They could be picking the Chrono just for pickoffs. So
Top lane, what are we looking at? You've got Void casually walking past and stealing some creeps away to get that extra CS going. He does have the Chronosphere ready, like you pointed out, so maybe we see a movement coming top. Where's the Mirana? Yeah, she's heading there. Just waiting for that 8-minute rune before she moves anywhere at all, but she is being watched by this Observer. I'm pretty certain she knows this.
yeah, and Slash getting napalmed up. The Ogre is in the area with a haste turn, so could potentially go down here if not careful. Oracle going for D1.
All eyes on Dale though. This Slaughter is gonna have to get his Blink Dagger ASAP, because that's really the best way for Sharks to take a fight. Get a Blink, start the fight, blow up someone with the armor reduction, and then move forward.
Use the crush, he's dead.
Yeah. There goes his Blink Dagger timing once more.
Yeah, he's not getting it for a while. And haste rune will be picked up on the Bat Rider. Meanwhile, they have the two supports rotating down. It's not a lot of damage between these two for now. Oh, the arrow will land. Would be enough though. Just being annoying.
IKEA are just prepping for that massive infusion of cash. They've got these stacks at the ready as well, so good stuff. Getting pickoffs, getting crucial kills in that slaughter, and soon enough they'll get a huge infusion of money with the Sven going to the stack as well. I assume this is going to be one of those Blink first games because, well, I think IKEA will want to start fighting ASAP. But I'm looking at a movement top. Two heroes on the cover of a smoke, Celery and the Oracle. Going for the Void. They'll walk straight into him. No damage being pumped in with the X-Mark. And he's going to catch falls away with the Chronosphere dropped.
Yeah, he bails himself out the Chrono. Okay. That's a big ultimate down. And Sharks are going to breathe easy knowing that that is off for another 120 seconds. So... No, TA.
Yeah, but it's not the most scary tool at this point. Chrono's only scary when you have a lot of follow-up to go with it.
There's arrow.
At this point, yeah, they've only got the arrow.
It's something.
Yeah, but the problem is that the Sharks can't really make anything off of this without a blink on that slaughter anyway, so everyone's just going to be passively playing, farming up for a while until someone makes a massive mistake, I believe. Maybe with this Moonlight Shadow, no, 90 seconds, no Moonlight Shadow, so they can't make a play either. And Bat tried to lasso without a Blink Dagger.
Oh, let's play real careful here. So, yep, like I said, wait for drums. Well, Solari is just baiting it here. Arrow's gonna fly. Let's be real careful for that one. Oh, now he pops the drums. He wants to bounce Solari back. He bounces him forward.
Top lane, Wild's gonna jump the
but
corner.
3 stacks of napalm will send him down, and that's an easy one to get. They do get the Void though, and looks like it will be a 1-for-1. The Kunkka really testing Fate there, and in the end, Fate not kind to him will take him out. The Sentry Ward gets planted there. Dale is ready. The leap there will leap into Roshan. Roshan is not going to bother him for now. What?
That, I'm pretty sure that's unintentional.
Plan, dude, plan.
I mean, he planned it, but I don't think the game had... I don't think the game is meant to allow that.
Okay, I drew that circle roughly, and I saw that maybe it was that because Mirana's pet was in the back. That was crazy.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah, well
is
done.
under attack.
Hey, well, you miss 100% of the crushes you don't try for, so.
Yeah,
Got
just
him.
like you miss 100% of the burst strikes you don't try for.
Not in Torlaro's case, but yeah. Oh, Exin, gonna get caught out. Oracle does have that build out, get his TP away now. Why are you not TP?
He's fine. Well, Oracle isn't fine, but the rest of them are.
Kunkka in trouble. There's the Void going for that solo kill. Is that gonna be enough? The arrow missing again. Solari is gonna take a fall now. And Slash Strike getting caught there by the napalm as well. Could have been brought back by a flame break. But in the end, IKEA, like I said, these chronos just used for solo pickoffs and zoning. Looking good here. Sharks just don't seem to be don't seem to be organized enough to fight this so far.
And they're just, I mean, IKEA are just outplaying the Sharks right now from what I can tell. They're moving forward, playing aggressive, staring down their opponents.
Oh,
and they know they can do this.
Dire's middle
These
tower
arrows.
went down.
He's out Tolero this game, Dancing
Much
Dragon.
good's happened to Radiant's bottom tower.
I mean, arrows are a lot harder to connect.
One cow getting flensed. Really gonna piece out of there.
Uh-oh,
Dancing
Dale,
Dragon
he needs
finds
to
it
get out
again.
of this.
Yeah, there's a lot of heroes here.
Arrow.
Maybe the arrow lands this time. Nope, Slaughter runs too fast. Tolero.
But, I mean, they know, so IKEA knows that they can't do anything to them when they go running straight at them. Sharks have nothing to fight back with, no sort of counter initiation. They just barely got the boat online, so maybe they can try and make something happen in this bottom tower, but it's way too low. Free gold once more towards IKEA.
And Sven's at the top of the net worth, 7,000 I think.
Dire's bottom tower
Going for
is
that Echo Saber.
Dire's
No
bottom
surprise,
tower
it's
is
very
down.
standard build up here. And Astaka going in there, trying to look for Slash Right, pops the drums there with the movement speed, finds it, Napalm on there. Go for the bounce back, immediately has that lasso range, but immediately bails out. The arrow will land on the Slaughter though, the boat is here to make everyone tanky. He's gonna land on the back, he takes a huge chunk of damage. Is that Purified? There is. The Purify takes him out, and Dancing Dragon now slowed up. The leap is used, and the Slaughter is gonna find him another crush. This one in plain sight, so no ambiguity about that one. He's going down. And IKEA, they throw huge ones over to Sharks, and
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And they're going for Roshan. And this is what an armor reduction lineup does best. Take a small advantage, open up a window, take an Aegis on the back of that, and
Reading on Dire's top
extend your lead.
yeah, now they're gonna leverage his Aegis. That's the best thing about Aegis, is that they kind of make the Bat Rider pulls inefficient. Because they're, you want to pull and then kill the guy off, make it a 4v5. When that guy comes back, it's always a problem.
Yeah. Sven, 14 minutes, has his Echo Saber, but with that Roshan takedown, Slaughter now has his Blink Dagger. That's a big win for the Sharks. One good team fight, a takedown on Roshan, and core items coming on, crucial core items coming online for their offlaner.
Yeah, even
think-
Oracle finding himself in the shadows and arcane boots. Here the Sven going to town. Gonna pop that, immediately go for that ancient stack. Psionic trap is there to scout it out though.
Well, I'm still confused about how IKEA's lineup is meant to fight.
Dire's top tower.
Maybe we will have to rely on, or rather they'll have to rely on zoning chronospheres to take successful fights, because there's so many ways for them to stop their own Sven, right? A chronosphere on his head, Sharks dropping down a Fate's Edict, a meld from the Templar Assassin and no detection.
The Axe, the faces void, he gets bounced back, and there you go. He tries to juke it, he walks right into the boat. That one he's not removing. The crush comes out again. Yes, the up, and they took enough damage. There is a Purifying Flake. They knock him out. They actually grab the Oracle Illusion. And now Eskaka, he's in a lot of trouble. Gets axed back into the fray there. Gets crushed by the Slaughter. Follow-up is there. The Purge is there as well. They purify him. They take him out with the Kunkka. And now this guy trying to run away. Is there another Adaptive Strike? Yes, there he is. Mambos locks the Ogre in place. And with the Amplify, they clean him up 7-10. This game's starting to really slip out of control here. The Dancing Dragon does have an invisibility rune. The Templar Assassin still chasing, and well, we talk about leveraging an Aegis. But that is just a straight out stomp without any Aegis, or not.
Not to mention a very glorious way to unveil Dagger on David. Finding himself a kill, setting up a couple of others. No deaths on the side of IKEA, or sorry, on the side of Sharks, I believe, in that entire skirmish. They're even gonna get a tower on the back of this.
Well, the PA dagger. Normally when you're falling behind, you don't really want to get a dagger. You want to go something like Dash. And
Oh,
no
Sven.
plans. No, missing his stun there. Now might get kited up. There is still that Oracle. Is there a Chronosphere? There is. Gonna deploy that one. Gets hit by a torrent. Might not even have that opportunity. The arrow's gonna miss. It looks like Oracle will be the only sacrificial lamb. He's still juking them. Still wasting their time. He immediately pops his ulti. Might just TP here. Maybe just, yeah, just screw with them. Forced out that BKB. Oh, they lasso. They bash him. And that is a big win for that Oracle. Even though he dies, that is a huge win. His team takes the time, take towers, go farm, and they waste their lasso. So it's gonna be down for a while more.
If he wasted a good 10 more seconds than he should have over there, and that opens up the map for Sharks to take a tower. They can probably get back in time to contest this. Yeah, they're gonna smoke and try and get a backstab here, but they're going into a void that has his Chronosphere ready. It's dangerous, but... And they get scan spotted as well. This is immediate retreat coming out from IKEA.
They may not be
They're
able to
actually
run
just
here.
bailing.
They might not be able to run though. Sven is trying to run away really fast. 5 seconds to that Blink Dagger. Slaughter is really good to start here. The Torrent's going to land on him actually. Now he's getting pulled back. Doesn't have that BKB. He goes for the big hit, but the boat just drags him to the middle, and then Flan's going to get surrounded here by the Dire Squad. They do get a kill. The fake out turning out to be extra lethal for them as they lose the hard carry and needs to spend this time farming and getting ahead on the board because he needs that big lead.
Yeah, that disengage should have had one of the supports probably lingering around just in case someone had to get picked up. It might as well have been the Ogre. Nope, had to be the Sven. The one position's down on the side of IKEA, and slowly we're seeing that Morphling catch up in terms of net worth as well. He's got himself that Lincoln's and 1400 gold in the bank. I assume he's gonna go for the shotgun build here.
Yep. Oh, wait,
E-Blade would really be.
Yeah, it's a really good item as well. being able to just shoot, maybe bait out a BKB if the enemy hero is too low. And I love this Aether Lens pickup here, allowing the Oracle to stay even further back, away from Bat's grab, and have that false promise always ready to bail the buddy out.
Yep. Well, Aegis, what's the status on that one? It's not online on the... Okay, it's still on the Templar Assassin, so they're yet to make use of it.
Slash strike, loading that Deso, no big surprises there. So using this Aegis more of a deterrence than anything, not really trying to force out the Aegis. They might be doing that now as they hit down bottom, but they might be a little bit late for that.
There you go. Aegis. Yeah, I think that was well worth it. A worthy use of the Aegis, even though it didn't quite get expended. And there we go. Moonlight Shadow and a smoke. IKEA looking to commit.
Oh, they get the slaughter. That's big. And they're using the illusion to block there. Very nicely done. The Starstorm will land though, so they still lose the slaughter. Mad Rider looking for a pick here, but still. Kills kill.
Yep. Meanwhile, Mambos is going to use his ally's death to keep pushing and farming.
He's got
Sharks
2006
always
now.
getting something for their deaths.
That's the Lesso cooldown again. Used. Haven't really seen the power of the Void just yet, but you know, that's one thing I've learned, not to underestimate Void lineups.
Not quite as his name would lead us to believe. He's not exactly playing some wild Dota here. He's just walking around with the Treads, the Vlads, going for the Yasha, I believe, next. No Blink Dagger Voids coming out here.
Oh.
I guess if this game goes late enough,
Morphling wins, man.
IKEA will have enough sources of DPS.
I still think Morphling wins late game. I mean, of course, we're talking about how late here. The arrow's gonna land. You'll land on the Kunkka. Slash strike is there. He's trying to do some damage. There's the Chronosphere. They lock him in. The Mirana is there with the hits, but is it gonna be enough to kill off this TA? There is Slaughter coming in. Another refraction is there. The Sven goes in. He stuns the Slaughter. He gets the kill. There's gonna be a blink away. A very quick one in that. And now the Slaughter still actually managing to escape there. Gets another crush. There's a sprint forward. Will he get it away in time? Does he run away? The flame break is there. And the Slaughter probably gonna lose his life. And Sven will chase him down. Strikes him down. But the TA somehow surviving.
That could have been a lot worse for the Sharks. Templar just jumping in there recklessly. Very questionable. She should have known that there was a Chronosphere at the ready, but she got lucky. Got a refraction up in time and managed to blink away with the Slaughter coming in and taking the fall for her mistake. But Morphling one step closer to his E-Blade. A full Deso finished up for Slash Strike, and his blows are going to hurt that much more the next time around.
Yeah. See if he goes for the value Yasha Manta style or will he go for BKB. In this case, I think Manta might not be too bad. They remove Napalm charges, remove time dilation. Even Ignite, it's annoying.
Yeah, I definitely agree with the Manta choice here.
Or maybe go straight
Alternatively,
for BKB.
I mean, mobility is good versus the Sven again, right? So you probably want to get the Yasha if nothing else.
Yeah. Alright, Flint. Not really putting a lot of hurt onto people yet. But they're getting there.
But he's almost got his BKB, so that should allow him to take a better fight next time around. Yeah, I do feel like a lot is going to boil down to this Void and Mirana pulling off the Chrono Arrow and just basically disabling someone from at least one hero from the entire team fight.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Sharks. I'll look to push with the Eagle Song now and do some damage. The Deso is there.
Radiant's bottom
Oracle.
tower's got problems.
And drop a scan as well on that ramp.
Structures are fortified.
Look for
Yeah,
targets.
Scan was a bit too early because IKEA is going to walk straight through that path now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And the
attack.
Sharks are probably unaware of this movement. Mambos is the one in a compromising position, so he could be the one cut out first. And the Chronosphere is available, so they can lock him in long enough. Here we go. They see them, I believe. Jump away from the morph. He's going to be fine for now, but there's the Fire Blast coming out behind. You've got Celery. He's stunned up. Arrow going to whiz straight past everyone. Even a lasso coming through. There's the Chronosphere. Catches out too. He's actually got him on the edge of it, so it's Templar Assassin taking a beating. While Flens's disarm is actually blown off. Does get a few hits in, but the Mel
But
holds her
Mambos,
down
man,
there.
he's on the killing spree. He's slaying. But this Oracle is going to go down as well. So the double kill for Sven is not as big as you think it is. Mambos gets a kill on zone. 3 of the Shark heroes get out, Mirana goes down.
Yeah, I think that was. It looked like it would have been a lot better for IKEA. But yeah, the Chronosphere was pretty good. Gotta admit, he got the Templar on the edge of it. Not sure if it was entirely intentional, but it worked well for them.
Yeah, well. Let's see when key items that we picked up here. Morphling, where have E-Blade in 150, and I'm not looking forward to that. I wanna see how these IKEA heroes actually deal with this shotgun burst. Right now, the Bat Rider has been causing a lot of troubles for Sharks. It's been farming really well. 4 Strums and Blink. 24 minutes in already.
Signs of life being shown here by IKEA.
Someone better help Dyer's middle tower.
Let's see if they can actually follow through with it. Roshan's back on lines. Maybe that's where we're going to see the next big fight happening. In fact, they are grouping up with a smoke at the ready for this Mirana. They're probably going to smoke under a trap if they do it here.
Gil's gonna go for the ancient farm.
Now, someone's got to check Roshan. I don't know. Was this one of those earlier Rosh spawns, or is this just a normal Rosh timing? There's no trap in the pit
I think it's
either.
about a normal Rosh, about 9 to 10 minutes. They found it, so no trap, but no contest as well. The arrow flies in. It's gonna stun Morphling. That's a nice one again. Is it enough? They're gonna come in. Kunkka is here, and I think they know that. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, they're not getting there in time. Aegis number 2 for Slash Strike. This time with the Desolator to boot on top of it, and an E-Blade now finished up on the Morph as well. So that should put some of IKEA's heroes on their toes. We did see a disarm coming out from the Oracle, but unfortunately Fate's Edict isn't maxed out, so the duration wasn't long enough. But Sven does have the BKB now. Hasn't used it just yet. And it looks like they want to put that to use right about now, as IKEA will smoke up as a 5-man unit. They're going for the Morph. He's out of there. And they've revealed their position with his Bat Rider as well.
Oh, here we go. Take the tower down. Looking to use that E-Blade for the first time, but the wraparound is here. Dancing Dragon looking to land a nice arrow to start this fight proper. But looks like it will be peeling away. There's too many template traps here around the map. Just keeping vision clear here for the Dire squad.
Alright, Wild. All eyes on the Void once more. He needs to pull off another massive Chronosphere for the next team fight. It's unreasonable to expect him to catch TA on the edge every single time.
Yeah, that one was just a nice placement, allowing the Sven to catch the TA with melee attacks.
Yeah, Sven's getting himself some crit as well. So Bloodlust, crit, magic immunity. He is a force to be reckoned with, but a force that can be contained easily if his BKB is down. But when he does have his BKB online, there's not much stopping. There's actually nothing stopping him.
Yeah. Oh, Dire side are still grouping up together. I'm surprised they're not going out for any smokes when he pushes the Morphlings alone, but he does have relocate. Has morphed pretty heavily to agility though.
Ambos. What's he going for next? The Mantis style seems like the item of choice. Lots of value, like we pointed out, for the Templar Assassin. That same holds true for Mambos' Morphling as well. But they are moving out as a spread up unit here. 2 Kunkkas walking at mid. One's a replicate, one's the real deal.
No, they might be fearing retaliation. That's why not jumping those 2 heroes there was probably the better idea. Could always be a Morphling bait. Imagine if you jump an illusion and you get caught.
Good cheeky ward coming out from the Ogre. He's got one deep inside that'll spot out possible smoke movements. But Sharks probably want to put their Aegis to better use here. The last time they had the Aegis, they got a couple of pickoffs and maybe even some objectives. This time around, they're just getting farm on the map, but so are IKEA.
I don't know. They're giving this Sven a lot of time to be farming up. If they get caught on the wrong side of a God Strength gang, it'd be huge.
Yep. He can afford to skip items like the Assault Cuirass and all of that here in lieu of crits, but that's because of the Bloodlust from the Ogre. Sharks are, I don't know, I feel like they're missing their window. Their cup is getting so full that it's gonna start overflowing soon enough. Their Morphling has hit a power peak. You've got Templar Assassin hitting a power spike as well. You might as well make the most of it right about now. Maybe just buy out the next item with that 3.4k gold, an Eagle song perhaps, and then try and make a play.
Okay.
But then again, this is one of those games where they're going to need items like the Lincoln Sphere, the PKPs,
No, I think
maybe even
needs
some.
needs a little bit. I won't say it's. I think it's a little bit harsh. A word. You know, they can get by, but this is the mobility game. It's gonna be very important. See who jumps who. Sharks.
Got some fresh items on the Radiant Courier as well. At Akaka with the Staff of Wizardry. Wow, wild.
Oh, oh, what dancing dragon? Come on, that was a Tolero. Oh man, that was so bad. Got himself caught out, jet outside his base. Well, that X mark strategy works sometimes, and this time it worked really well.
Yeah, well, he's going to be back in no time though. He's got 26 seconds. Just a little bit of chip damage, I guess. Slash Strike is really far out. No allies at his back right now. And yeah, Sven can clean up the creep wave very efficiently. Pushing high ground when they've got tier 2 with mid and top. Seems a bit ballsy, I've got to say, from Sharks. I mean, we spoke about how the Aegis wasn't being put to the best use. This is really pushing it a bit too much.
Yeah, they're just leveraging it to take tier 2s, but then again, they only got one real tier 2. The rest are just chip away slowly here from the... And there's your Aegis gonna go.
Yeah.
Ho hum.
Slash Strike has spent his money. It is going to be the Lincoln Sphere for this Templar, this Templar Assassin.
I want to get leashed as well. Can't blame him. He's been punished, bullied a lot.
And meanwhile, support Mirana now has an Aghanim Scepter.
Oh, okay. War of the supports here. Who has the better deal? But right now, you're sitting on your butts.
Not so safe harbor, eh?
I guess you always want to play careful against a Chrono.
Yeah, I think it's more about the whole best of one environment
Yeah.
here. Both teams just playing it as safe as they can. Neither wants to get knocked out just yet.
No, if you
Some
lose, you're
good
out.
teams. Yeah, there's lots of good teams further forward as well. Lots of teams that will prove to be, if nothing else, high pressure training situations.
Alright, Morphling. Did they catch him here?
They need to force staff trigger it.
Oh
They
no, the timing.
Oh. Hard luck there.
Well,
Dancing Dragon. Uh-oh.
Gets
More
courier.
marbles.
Those things are
that's a
cheap,
lot of
you
money.
know.
What's he building? Oh no, and the E-Blade as well. But what was it? What's he bringing? Do you see what he was bringing?
No, I didn't
Do you
quite
have the
catch that.
courier hotkey? I don't know how to activate it after the change.
Yeah, I don't actually either. All I'd get is map vision changes.
Yep.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Why can't we just click on it? I mean, I don't know.
No, you can't. That's the thing.
Where did Radiant's
New
middle tower
thing.
go?
You have to select it.
Yeah, maybe we should make like a Reddit thread or something. Those things get fixed when they get to the top, the front page of Reddit, I believe.
There aren't a lot of casters in the scene, so it might not get as much attention as you like. Alright, we have officially chilled for Chill Dota. Playing safe.
Clear as clean water.
Where's the crazy fighting I was promised? The Europes.
That's happening in Southeast Asia nowadays.
Yeah. Always. And Kunka has the Invis rune. Looks for wild here. Could see the Bat Rider as well. Just being a scout is fun.
Deep Observer was in placed by the Sharks, but they haven't managed to make anything off of these apart from the one kill on the Mirana. What's the game plan here though? How does... I mean, I get how Sharks ends this game. They get a good kill and then they can take down buildings with all the armor reduction and all of that.
Uh-oh.
But what's the
X-Mark.
game plan here for IKEA?
Oh, they tried to go for the assassination there. Doesn't find it. Missing on the Torrent combo. The Morphling
Yeah,
would've
very
tried with the
uncharacteristic,
E-Blade, I
but...
think.
Full Daedalus finished up on the Sven, by the way, so he is hitting like an absolute truck right now.
Yep. The heroes have been doing a good job actually, stalling it out enough. And right now, they can fight this on their own terms, except when the Moran decides to die here. Gets first to bash there. The U Scepter is there. The bounce slash on strike into the arrow. That's a huge one to get as well. They get the lasso in, and now the fight could turn around. But this TA, does he have the shielding? Does he have the correction? Does he? No, he does not. The BKB on Slaughter trying to escape that situation, and now immediately gonna get chronoed up and locked down. So that's another kill. The gem going down to IKEA, and I'm not sure what Shox was thinking there.
Yeah, I think this is what IKEA needs to do. They're just gonna buy their time, hope that Shox makes small mistakes, and that's when the Sven comes in and punishes hard. This time around, however, more than the Sven, I think it was actually the arrow that clipped them, and then the Batrider punishing. And then you had a Slaughter who BKB'd and just ran behind the Templar Assassin for a good 3 seconds before blinking forward. So that was a little questionable as well. But yeah, 2 down. Shox probably gonna lose some buildings on the back of that. Health strength with low cooldown as well, which means they can fight as soon as Shox has their respawns. But Roshan's back, and Steph Sal has scouted this. They're gonna get the Aegis, the first Aegis going over to the Radiant, I believe.
They're gonna have the Bloodlust and the quick chops down the Roshan, Shox, T and Slaughter. They have to really interrupt this one. I don't think they can.
Yeah, they definitely don't seem like they can. You actually have a Diffusal Blade finished up. I wonder what that's about.
Maybe you can remove Gil Scepter Diffusal Blade, I'm pretty sure. But you only can just burn man. Or purge.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd go for a use. Manta, so much value, we talked about it. But anyway, Crush comes out, BKB as well. Wild has himself X marked up, doesn't jump in for the Chronosphere just yet. He doesn't have the Chrono, in fact, he'll jump away. As Morphin did get that 1 kill, here comes the board, but it's not even needed. Batrider just disappears. Going forward, Wild has been tagged. He's going to be dropping here.
Diffusal Blade slowing the Slaughter down, but the TA is there to receive him. And again, another purge out. The Crush is there. Amplify on board. I think Slash Right's gonna kill him in 2 shots. They get the Aegis. Now getting caught there. Punished. The Dire coming in at the right time. They get the Void. That's a huge kill to get. They stun up the Kunkka with a big arrow, but is it enough?
56 seconds now. 50 seconds without that Chronosphere available now, and this should be at least 1 lane of barracks going down in favor of the Shox. No real long cooldowns for them either, so they can fight.
Gets caught by the Slaughter. They're gonna go hard on him. There's the Torrent as well. Locks him down. Doesn't have that BKB in time. He does get it out, but it doesn't do enough. Mampos just kills him off, and now he's dead. Without that BKB, he can buy back. Has the God Strength. Does he do it? 25 seconds to Void. That's almost a confirmed Rex down.
What happened? I mean, if Sven died there, he had the buyback. He didn't need to pop the BKB there.
Oh, Lasso. They start things off, and that's how they fight. They E-Blade the Batrider though. He's taking a lot of damage. Here comes the bailout here from that Oracle. It makes life so difficult for the Batrider. The arrow will fly. He will land. It's perfect. And the crit coming in. Almost takes out the Morphling. It's not enough. The Sven just jumps back. The Ogre just lumbering forward. Do they find it? The Morphling is there. He has a lot of strength. He has a lot of replicates. He bounces to his Slaughter. He gets out of there in time. And the TA with that Lincoln Sphere will not be axed here. But now there's a nice little Chronosphere here onto Morphling. Do they get him? Yes, they do. The hammer comes in. Takes down Stoppable Streak. That's Sven finding that $700 kill on that Morphling. So the Chronosphere, like it, it's again used for singular pick down. Take out.
Yeah, the problem is they can't turn this into a push because Templar's still alive and busy pushing out that bottom lane. We'll give some momentum to the middle lane here, but they're gonna have to come back and deal with this Slash Strike TA. If they can get a kill on her though, that'll be a big win for them. Yule's triggered. Oh, the damage!
Oh man, TA taking revenge on the Batrider. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
He dove in really deep for that solo kill.
He was not prepared, man. That hurt a lot more than it should have.
Yeah.
But full Hurricane Pike finish along with that. More mobility, more ways to deal with the Sven. Kite around him, down circles around him. As Kunkka even picks up a Lotus Orb.
Alright.
Yeah, this is exactly what they need. Lincolns, 4 staffs, Lotus Orbs, all that sort of stuff to deal with the one single source of physical DPS.
Alright. Now we're gonna search out for targets again. They're smoked out. The Ogre is most likely almost gonna die. He's gonna be that blubber being picked on once again.
Sven's got no buyback though, so he's gotta be very careful about where he treads.
Top lane has been wrecked. They plan to go in through there. Most ultimates are up. 30 seconds on chrono.
Oh, Sven, once again, he's walked a little further out there. He's still inside his base, but it's all fair game at this point for the Sharks.
Arrow will fly. Cap will not catch this one. No, here we go. Gonna push in, sharp. Still holding the position. The Skadi is up for the Morphling. He's morphed all of it into agility. So his E-Blade is gonna hurt like a lot. Templar Assassin gets pulled back to that with the X mark, and he will use this time to farm up the creep wave. So very innovative use of the X mark. Just being able to go back, farm up the waves. And still holding down that high ground defense is IKEA.
The Sharks just biding their time. Not sure what the wait is for, but one small misstep could really turn the tides again. That's what Sven does best. You make a small mistake, Sven gets in position and punishes you harder than any other hero in the game, in my opinion. No Aegis available as well, so you don't get to hit the reset button if you do step out of line. And, well, Sharks not going to risk it in this best of one. They just backed away to their side of the map again. And they should be looking to give momentum to this bottom lane, but they're waiting. IKEA prepped and waiting for someone to show up there so that they can find a pick off.
Oh, here they go. They gotta go in, start the slaughter. Look at that Mirana there. Gets another follow-up bash, and this is just insane that the Mirana getting caught by the torrent. The blast comes in, the purifier as well. They catch the ogre. There's a 1-for-2 special there. They even find the void. What is he doing there? He gets X marked. There's a cheese, but can he bail out in time? The boat is there. There's the crush, the purify, follow-up. 3 heroes lost for IKEA, and suddenly they're in a lot of danger here as Slash Strike still looking for a final pick here, but Sven alone cannot hold against the world.
Yeah, but all 3 of them do have buyback, so this could be another defense coming out from them. But they have their Chronosphere, they haven't blown the lasso either. IKEA should be able to stall this push. Sharks, however, will deliver quite the big economic blow here. There's Edekaka. What's he doing? Almost got caught out there.
Yeah, they should.
And he's the one without the buyback.
Yeah. Oh, that's a the self-stun actually, the crush missing though. That's a big deal to miss there. Now the God Strength gets deployed, but Templar starts applying that, applying that minus armor. The Bad Rider is there, but immediately disjointed there by the Oracle. The bailout is there, the blink forward as well. The slaughter will survive, but there's the BKB on Sven down, the Black King bar. The only thing keeping him alive here. Oh, the Hero Scepter start things off, and the Mirana coming in there with the arrow is gonna miss completely. This guy! Slash Strike claims his life. That's a freebie right there. Goes in there with the E-Blade Flans. Is so ready. The Chrono is there. But now here comes the Reflector from the Lotus Orb. Slash Strike looking for the kill. Finds Flans. He will get it. The Manta Dodge will not be there, but the Morphling somehow around. Gets the E-Blade Strike. The Ogre takes out the, well, gets taken out there. Now with the Void last to fall. IKEA calls GG. Slash Strike with the Ultra Kill. They're striking back, but Vengeance really wants that Rampage cancelled out by the throne exploding. And the Sharks, after a long lead around stall, win the game with their Morphling and their TA.
Yeah, unfortunate there for IKEA. I mean, their draft didn't make sense. Kind of expected the Sharks to take this one, but they did put up quite a fight. But
Yeah,
Sharks
a
are
little
the
bit
victors
scary at the
today.
start. They had the lead, and then it started getting out of hand. The catches here and there, the X mark, the slaughter crushes, Morphling getting big, and then even TA coming back to strike them down. So overall, really good game here from the Sharks, and they will proceed to the next round of playoffs. IKEA are unfortunately knocked out, so the Swedes will be going home here, and really questionable plays on the Mirana, gotta say.
Yeah, I gotta say so. Mirana Sand King, the anti-MVPs of the day for me today, but at least the Sand King's gonna have another opportunity tomorrow, I believe, or whenever the next game is.
Looking forward to that. All right, with that, we're gonna wrap up today's broadcast. It's getting late here in Southeast Asia, so CloudX and I are gonna take a little breather or a little break, go take a nap, shut eye, and hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast tonight. We'll be back tomorrow as well, and we'll hope to see you at the same time, same place. This is the Dota 2 Champions League run by Epic Esports Events as well as Face It. You're watching some good old Dota 2. We'll be right back tomorrow. Bye bye. Much love and Kappa.